Let's check out 10 different properties all across the Twin Cities. Let's start in Brooklyn Park, and then we'll walk all the way to Mendota Heights, down to Bloomington, and all the way to Wayzata. I think this would be very interesting. What I would include is the monthly payments, that could look like as a generic scenario, but then you can then fill in the blanks with what you might need if you were ever looking. And with about 5 years of experience in real estate, I would definitely let you know what my honest opinion is on this home. And yeah, the first home we are going to be looking at is this home in Brooklyn Park. I mean, they did a great job portraying just with the pictures, right? Beautiful tree, blooms well. This is a nicer neighborhood in Brooklyn Park. Something I will note though is that the taxes, oh man, are $5,271 a year, a year. But this home did go pretty fast, right? And we've seen increases like this past year and this year, tax increases in the Twin Cities. I mean, I believe it was over $1 billion in tax increases. That's a lot. That's that's a huge amount. In Brooklyn Park, they had quite a huge amount. Robbinsdale for sure. I believe it had to do with their school system. That went up quite a bit too. But let's look at the pictures. Let's look at the pictures. This is a 1998 build. And yeah, let's just look. I mean, so far, looks to be actually it's a two-story. I thought it was a split level. Can't really see if it goes down. Might be a split level. Hardwood floors, that's always good. You have this formal, maybe not a formal dining area, but actually, this I don't think this is a dining area. This might be, but again, actually, this would be the formal dining area. I mean, it doesn't look anything out of the ordinary. Carpet looks to be in good shape. Doesn't look too old. Doesn't look too new. Bathroom looks dated. I'll be very honest with you. And then basement, pretty spacious, right? What I notice when I'm looking with buyers is they are looking for a. I mean, if there's a basement, they want the layout, right? The layout matters. You can't just have something that's super crammed in, right? But in this case, it's open. You have the bar over here. It's in pretty. I mean, it looks pretty good. A lot of buyers will definitely like it. Oh, and you have this in the backyard that also bloomed. Nice landscaping. This home, I mean, it's already sold. Ooh, this is interesting. Now it have to be fixed, but it's really not a deal breaker. I'll be very honest with you. So on a scale of 1 to, I mean, for 400,000 in Brooklyn Park, um, I honestly think I would give this a 8 out of 10. And the reason I say that is updates, right? The kitchen, those are generic, right? These are generic. They do not look to be newer, right? But we are looking at pictures, and I would bet money on this that I'm right. These are not new, right? You can even see the handles. It's never been changed. But it is what it is, right? Bedrooms, they look to be on the bigger end. This looks to be a queen size bed, a lot of space here. And then you also have your what's the word? Your dresser that you are able to fit pretty easily. So that's good. Bathroom is not even fully out. I mean, you need new cabinets. I mean, if you just paint over it, that's a crappy job. This needs to be updated to something more modern if you're going for that style. They do have recessed lights in the basements, so it makes it feel more modern. So this is in pretty good shape in the basement. So I'd give it a 7, 8 out of 10. Pretty good shape for the price. Not too shabby for Brooklyn Park, and this would be in the nicer parts of Brooklyn. I know people have a lot of opinions about Brooklyn Park. I think it's a good area. All right, let's go to the second home. Second home, we can already see a difference in square footage. That went down by, I'm not even joking. Let's say the last one was 2,100, and this is 1,600. That's like $500. That's like 500 square footage difference. But for $400,000, let's see what you are purchasing. All right. Well, I mean, pictures wise, I would have preferred to see it from the outside. Um, and it's not a townhouse either. But let's keep looking. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, carpet, newer. I mean, I believe those are they vacuumed, or it's just a lot of stuff that was moved, but it looks to be vacuumed. Looks to be in good shape. That's an electric heater. Living area, pretty spacious, and then you have it's not really an open kitchen, but then you do have a three-season porch over there. Kitchen, those look to be newer cabinets. granite, stainless steel appliances, flooring. Looks to it's in pretty good shape. This room does look really small, right? And again, that is given. I mean, 1,600 square footage. Um, Basement, okay. Again, like I said, people love that open feel, right? This one isn't sold yet. 9 days on the market. People love that open feel. I mean, laundry area is pretty good. People do love that open feel. But for 400, one car garage, I do not think this is worth 400, in my opinion. I believe this will sell for around 380. The outside, I mean, that needs to be. I've seen a lot of St. Louis Park homes, right? And I've seen stuff for 400 that were way better than this. Yes, they did get multiple offers. That's something you have to consider. The ones that look good get multiple offers, and they sell for like 420, 430 if they look good. In this case, I think this is a tad overpriced, right? But in the ballpark, pretty nice backyard. So I would give this a 6.5 out of 10. If they had repainted, that would have made a big, big difference. Basement looks good. I believe a new choice of flooring would have been best. The bathroom down here, I would love to see. That looks, I mean, I'm not sure what that is. They do have newer cabinets here, so they did do some work. They did some work for sure. Um, hmm, let's see. A three season porch. Okay. That's a pretty good addition. So I give 6.5 out of 10. So not the worst, not the best, but this home I believe will sell. St. Louis Park is pretty competitive. And next we go to, oh, actually, before we go from here, let's look at the taxes. Let's look at the taxes on this. Ooh, I skipped a little bit too fast. Let's see. I don't think it'll be here, but 4,503. Lower than Brooklyn Park. That is wild. That is pretty wild. Um, Brooklyn Park, I mean, it's a suburb. Um, this is the cities. The cities, I mean, 4,500, you can already see the monthly payment is a lot lower. This is a 1959 construction though. So the insurance cost on this might be a tad higher than the one in Brooklyn Park. The insurance cost will be lower. Um, but this one honestly isn't bad. Um, but I just think it's a tad too high, which is okay. But 4,500, not too bad. Let's go to YZ. First, let's look at the taxes. Let's look at the taxes in YZ. We're looking at 2025, 3140, 3144. But this Zillow's never too accurate, right? 2026 really is what we care about. So let's just say this would be around, I'm guessing 3,500 um for the taxes, right? Let's look at it. This one's already sold. So I mean, it's sold. Yzeta School District, very competitive. Very, very competitive. It's so hard to even get in. I sold a home for 500,000, four-bedroom, two bath, 2,500 square footage, multiple offers, and that was in Plymouth, but in Wayzata School District. I don't know if this got multiple offers, but let's look at pictures. Some nice twilight pictures, hardwood floors. That's always good. Windows, that looks to be outdated. I'll be honest. And windows they're not cheap. But again, if it's in the area that you really like, you will need to update those windows. That is just the truth, right? Um, and then we have the living area. I mean, ooh, wow, they used to have a theater in this room. Ooh, baseboards. That looks to be electric though. This looks to be gas. Um, this was painted. It's very interesting. Um, Bathroom, pretty cool. Nice wallpaper. Pretty newer cabinets. So it's looking, I mean, bathroom is in very good shape compared to the one in St. Louis Park and maybe even the Brooklyn Park one. This one beats it. This guy's had style. This flooring, I don't know, just the gap there might be done incorrectly. But again, we cannot know until we get in here in person. But it looks good. This does look good. Love this area. You can just sit in and just eat and or whatever, chill. Upstairs, I mean, this is actually one of the cases where I have seen the attic space be utilized properly. Lots of storage, under storage, nice carpet. This is great. I mean, I would give this upstairs now the height difference though. If I don't know how tall this is, I'm like 5'9". Mm, mm, I can fit in here. I don't know if someone 6 foot can fit in here though. Maybe. Um, but it looks good. Now the bedroom up here for the child, or I think this is staged. But if it's not, it looks great. Actually, it's not staged. And then you have the mudroom here, closet organized. That's always nice. Let's go out. Kitchen. These look newer. These look pretty good. Um, Countertop, not so new. But no, this is a pretty good shape. Um, Backyard, nice lawn. You do have a garage. Oh wow, and it looks good in the night, right? For Wyzetta, I mean, this is you don't get too many homes over here, right? That are this price and they look this good. So this one I would give it an 8 out of 10. I would buy this in Wyzetta. Um, but again, it depends on your price point. But we can see for sure that you would be paying less in this home in a highly rated school district. Taxes is going to be less. Homeowners insurance is something that's not going to be too bad. Progressive. If you're looking to buy a home, Progressive, they're giving out some good rates right now. Um, and it's also close to the water. Imagine you're driving close to the water. This is great. I would buy this. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for this. And then we have Roseville. Roseville. 400,000, 2 days in the market. This was pretty. This probably would sell pretty fast. Pergola, as soon as we're looking at it, but let's not skip. Let's look at the taxes. Taxes. It's saying 420, but I don't trust it. 5,292 in 2025. 2026, this is probably 5,500. So that already blows your monthly payment out by about a lot of money from the Wyzetta one, right? Now you're comparing, oh wow, if I'd lived in St. Louis Park, I would be paying less in taxes. And you are closer to, the city life, if that's what you're looking for. But they did know that this is in the Mound School District. So that's something you're looking for. That could be the appeal. This also is a suburb. So let's look at the pictures. 2-car garage, pergola, nice. It looks pretty nice on the outside. I mean, that's a very nice lawn. Kitchen. It's always the one thing people look at whenever we're looking at homes. What does the kitchen look like? This either makes or break the buyer. Does the kitchen look good? Does it look bad? Right? Kitchen, I'll be honest, looks pretty tight. Looks a little bit outdated, but I'll still give it a 7 out of 10. I've seen, oh man, oh man, oh man, 6 out of 10. But it's still not bad. Living room, arded flooring. Arded floor is like so expensive. And then you have over here, which I presume might be the entrance. Yeah, it is the entrance. Let's see. This, and no, that's a bedroom. Huh, interesting pictures. Um, okay. That's the entrance. Living room, dining. That can't be a good dining area. Dining would have to be over there. Um, hmm. Living area, nothing space, dining. It's not bad. Layout, I can already see my buyers saying stuff. Jonathan, this is not the layout we're looking for. But let's keep looking. Oh, wow. Okay. Skylight. Where's this? This is past the door that we see here. So that's that space. Okay. So it's not going to be the dining area. Let's see. This is actually beautiful. Skylight. I changed my mind about this home already. This looks pretty good. Let's forget the layout of the other side. This looks good. This looks very good. Um, hmm, this is pretty nice. This would be a nice family room, just to chill, just to hang out. The living room, does that really matter at this point? This would be the living area. Or it could be the game room, but I think this would be the family area for sure. I just don't like how there's tile here though. Do I see heat? Yep, there's heat registers over there. Intake, outtake, whatever, wherever those are. Um, okay, it's right there. And then you have this maybe going to the basement. And that's the doors we're looking at. Living area. So it's some imagination definitely is needed. Room size, I mean, it's pretty normal for all these homes built around the time they're built in to have smaller bedrooms. Bathroom looks pretty decent. I think in person it will still look pretty good in the pictures. It's a little bit grainy, not sure. But the bedrooms, I mean, this is not really a big deal. This is the basement. You have the egress window here, leading outside. It's really not too bad. Basement, it's open, right? So even if they use ugly flooring, it's still open. That's still good. A lot of people, as long as it's open and you're able to make something, do something with it, gaming area, family area, entertainment area, it's really all that matters in your basement. So if you have a home and you're thinking of just boxing up your basement into 10 different rooms, don't do it. Don't do it. Unless you have a pretty big basement, then you can make one or two rooms. But if you have something small, just make it somewhere people can just go and chill. All right. Um, okay, nice walk-in shower. And then you have this three season. Ah, this needs some. This is not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Backyard, decent backyard space, nice landscaping, fireplace. Um, did I never showed. I thought I showed this to someone, but I didn't. Okay. I would give this a 7 out of 10. I think update wise for 400,000, it's lacking a few things, but again, that's the market we're in, right? I think this will sell. I think it's still on the market. It's been how many days? It's been 2 days. I think this will sell no later than 14 days. It's wrong in my honest opinion. And I mean, you have a nice backyard, nice acreage, you have a lot of square footage. Taxes, it's a little bit high. It's a little bit high, right? You should not. I mean, I really can't. We can't make taxes up, right? It's up to the city, whatnot, whatnot. Minnetonka, the pictures. Whoever realtor this is, I hate you. I'm just joking. I don't hate you. I love you. But honestly though, pictures could be better. But I think that's an honest opinion. This might be a for sale by owner, or this might just be a realtor. I'll pay you $100, sell my house for me. You know, kind of pictures. Um, but this is too expensive, too expensive, too expensive, too expensive. I don't give a crap if this is in Minnetonka. Too expensive, too much work. Cabinets gone, appliances gone, new cabinets, boom, 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 boom. Flooring gone, new flooring in. Bathroom, it's okay. But this gone, what the heck? New one in. Bedroom, this is okay. I don't know. Windows look newer, looks older. It's hard to tell from the pictures. Jesus Christ, this needs to be fixed. Carpet gone. That doesn't even look to be carpet. Basement, selenite, it's good. You have another living area in the basement, it seems like. That needs to go. This, I just cannot justify this for 400. My clients, I would definitely tell them maybe 350. 350, you got maybe 150K just to put into this home to make it look good, right? I mean, this hasn't been on market 51 days, right? It's overpriced. That's just the truth. That is just the truth. So let's look at taxes. Taxes for 2025, 5,000, 5,000, $5,063. That's for 2025. 2026, let me look it up. Let me look what the 2026 tax is on this home. I am interested. Interested. It's listed at 425, 2015 so for 261. But let's see. Let's see. The 2026, they're still using 2025. Okay. So that probably I really don't want to go on the county website. I will be lazy for today, honestly. I've taken too much of your time already, but I will put it just as a monthly payment. I'll give you the monthly payment. You can go home with. Let's see this one, 2000. I mean, already big difference. Bloomington, hot area. I mean, this one is a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I don't even have to look further. Let's look at taxes. We're looking at 5,000. That's pretty expensive. But you're getting an, I mean, beautiful backyard. You are on a 0.27. That's the same as the Roseville one, by the way. Um, beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Landscaping is great. Lawn has been kept. Two-car garage. Asphalt doesn't look to be cracking. Roof, however, looks to be older. Looks to be older. But competitive. Competitiveness. Kitchen. Holy crap. That is a beautiful kitchen. As soon as you cannot let the wife see this. You cannot let the wife see this. She's going to love this. And you're done. You're done. Bedroom. This is big. This is the same as this. And then you have this. This is interesting. So this is a bigger bedroom. Bathroom, pretty good shape. Basement. It's a split level. Split entry, I should say. So you have this basement here. Oh, it's open. It's open. Bedroom down here. Egress window. Big backyard. Beautiful big backyard. Deck looks to be Trex, I should say. I would give this a 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Love the outside, the roof. I do have questions about. Tax, it's a little bit high, but you are in Bloomington. You can get cheaper in Bloomington, but this is not a bad buy for your money for the square footage. But would I want to get this for maybe 370, 380? Probably. But again, if it's competitive, what can I do? Right? If there's nothing on the market, everything is pretty, there's nothing you can do, right? Then at least say, okay, let me fix these few items. You be the one to make the money in the home. You get to be the one to get multiple offers. Maybe get a fixer upper. Honestly, some homes you could just get as a fixer upper. Egan, let's look at Egan. I don't know about this one. This one has been on the market 2 days. Less square footage. Egan is, I mean, people are moving to Egan, but not as much as other uh, cities. Your taxes, honestly, isn't too bad. It's about $1,000 less than the one in Bloomington. So, do you want to live in Bloomington or you want to live in Egan? In Egan, you have 400 less square footage. In Bloomington, you're close to everything. Egan is south of it, right? So you're not too far. 1982 build. Let's see, central air, all the good stuff. Um, let's see, zero point 0.3 acres. So you do have more acreage. Let's see. Roof looks newer. Looks again, I'm not an inspector. It's looks. Looks to me. I've been doing this for a while. I've seen too many roofs. Looks newer. Let's see. Big frontage, backyard. We'll have to see what that looks like. As soon as we go in, let's look. Newer carpet. Living room looks. It's a split entry. So living room looks pretty decent. You have a kitchen, old cabinets. I already tell it's old cabinets. Just paint it over. Yeah, actually, no, it's newer. It's newer. It's newer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is newer. This looks to be older. Windows look good. Kitchen, honestly, a lot of buyers people I'm working with it says it's decent. It's decent. Bedroom size. This is honestly pretty cute. It's pretty spacious for kids. It's in pretty good shape. Bathroom. This is updated. This is not the. It's not up, but it's in good shape. Let's not be too picky. Bathroom looks good. Bedroom. That's a little crib for a child. I think you can maybe fit a queen bed in here this way. Dresser maybe on that side. It's not too bad. And then you have the basement. You have the uh, patio door. Patio's looking pretty good. You had a park behind you, so that's could be pretty good. This would be for your children. And deck goes down. That's pretty good. A lot of deck do not even go down, right? It's just a deck. But this one, it's common, but I'm glad this leads you downstairs and them not just saying, "Oh, you already have a walkout. Why do you need this?" So I'm glad whoever did this was not cheap, right? So you do have that going for you. You have a nice little office here. Bedrooms on the lower level. Bathroom is in pretty good shape. And then you have that's wood. That is wood. Your wood deck. Let's see. Does it not go down? It does. Okay. I thought I got bamboozled there. But it looks pretty good. I would give this a 8 out of 10. If I was looking in Egan, this is one I would consider. Um, Actually, I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Right? If it was just a regular park where it's not like people are playing games all the time, I would give this an 8. But, you never know, right? Might be too much noise for you. You're already living in Egan. Why do you need to live next to a baseball, stadium where people not stadium, but this is gonna be packed on weekends, on in the summer. You might not have that life you're looking for where you just want peace. You can see there's a lot of green. This is not a like super big city. It's a big city, but not a super big city like St. Louis Park or Bloomington, right? But then to have this in your backyard game night, but if you're into that, that's for you, right? But in my opinion, I'll give it a 7. Um, then let's go to Mendota Heights. Whoever took these pictures, they loved they love brightness. Um, but it looks to be cedar. Might be wrong. 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 2,000 square footage. Let's look at the tax. The taxes. Sorry about that. You're looking at 3,664. So affordability in this area, pretty good. Price. Let's find out if it's good or not. 15 days in the market. Let's look. Shrubs. These being too close, I mean, I'd have to see it in person to see if it works. What do you think? Do you think that would work? Carpet needs to be changed. This looks like an like an older couple's house. Oh my, I mean, this is expensive. I mean, no, 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 no. No, no. Through 400, too much. 400, too much, too much, too much. I wouldn't buy this for 400. I wouldn't. I mean, there's no, I mean, if you're looking, I mean, what do you, no. Dude, you're not counting a room. That's a lot of square footage. One, two, what is this? Is this a room? This needs a lot of work. So I would give this a 5. A 5 for sure. Taxes are, I mean, they're not too bad, but this is pretty expensive. Let's see their rationale. Let's see what's going on. And it's pretty easy. Let's look at Mendota Heights. What is this? That's in St. Paul. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 400. I mean, more square. I mean, that's St. Paul though. This is Mendota Heights. Let's look at 325 all the way to 550. All right. Let's look at one for 479 in almost the same area. Holy crap. I mean, that is wild. I can't justify this either. This I could justify, but I got to see the pictures. Because why is this 479, 4 bedroom, 2 bath? I mean, yes, you can say the bedrooms, but let's look at this one. I mean, you can just tell this has a pool, but pool really, I mean, in Minnesota, almost no value. But this one, I mean, let's see, 4 bedroom, 2 bath, 2,500. It's also outdated, a little bit more modern. This that other one compared to this one is worth more than that one. So why is there a 35K difference with 2 more bedrooms? Right? Makes no sense. This one stays at a 5. Now, let's go to Minneapolis and let me show you where this property is. It is southeast. Southeast Minneapolis in the Longfellow neighborhood. Train tracks, Mississippi River. It's in a pretty decent area. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, 2,600 square footage. Is at a price drop of 20,000. 20,000. One garage space. I mean, you almost have no backyard. 1921. Right. So you have those items you got to worry about. Let's me not do what this is. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. A net for is this a it's not a duplex. There were gardeners, but then with gardens, it's a tricky area because some people like it, some people don't. But people I've worked with, some people just want a lawn. As much as you might think, lawn's bad for the environment, you can't speak for everybody. That's just the truth. Some people want it, some people don't. And you've the backyard, you got to take all of this away. You got to do some landscaping. It gives it a downer. You got a one-car garage, arted floor, that's pretty good. Lots of character in this home, right? You have all that, I mean, lots of character. But for 400, this would have to depend on the buyer. All right, look, I mean, what is this? A child cannot even stay in this room. I would not trust a child in this room. Um, 5 out of 10. So it probably is a duplex, just because of that. Yeah, is a duplex, but I think you can also make it a single family. Um, I mean, it could work. Let's see. It's single family, but then what are they saying? Private entrance, easy conversion to a duplex. So if you want a duplex, this could be for you. 2 bedrooms upstairs. One is small. One has a pipe coming from the outside. It's interesting. I think I'd give this a 6. I think for me, it has a lot of character. For buyers that I work with, they probably would say no to this just based on what everything I've said. Backyard on the top floor, you have the pipe coming out. Could have been covered. It wasn't covered. Um, this is for someone that really loves Minneapolis, loves gardening, loves character, um, and is okay with the space that's been wasted upstairs to make a separate kitchen. So also someone looking for a duplex conversion or someone that's like, okay, let me make this into one full home. This is not for everybody, all right? Or if you do have kids, put them down here. You live upstairs so they can't touch stuff. You're limited. I would give this a 6 out of 10. Taxes. Let's look at taxes. Let's look at taxes. Let's look at tax. Ooh, yeah, I mean, let's just see. It's crazy because you look in 2023, right? Tax 2022, this was crazy. Whatever jump this was, that's crazy. This was nothing crazy, and then boom. And then 2026, it's probably higher. So it is what it is, right? Then you got Shoreview. Love Shoreview, love Shoreview on a point 0.8 or 0.58 acre. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2,320. Taxes, taxes, taxes. What are taxes? Let's see. Doesn't seem like anyone is living this home for 5,456. For 400,000, your monthly payment is increased by about 150 comparing to the last one we just saw if it stayed the same. Not 150, maybe not 150, but by maybe 50, um, or 25, whatever the number comes out to. But if you compare it to the other ones that were at 3,600, 4,100, big difference. Big, 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 big difference. Let's look. This one looks good. And if you don't know where Shoreview is, let me show you. Let me show you. Shoreview. Hi, not this way. Oh my goodness. Shoreview is northeast of Arden Hills, right? So in Arden Hills, north of 694, but Arden Hills northeast of Arden Hills. That's where Shoreview is in the metro, um, or in the Twin Cities, I should say. Let's go back to listings. And 4 bedrooms, 2 bathroom, big acreage, older home. You can tell this is old people were in here. Um, outdated, 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 outdated. Nice landscaping over here though, but it looks to be outgrown. Seems like, life happened, upkeep went low, and you got all these weeds growing. That's okay. Landscaping is not the hardest thing to do. Um, you are almost close to, I mean, you're kind of in a cul-de-sac. I mean, no, you're not. Um, so this isn't honestly too bad. This isn't too bad. I would, give this a now I just need to know though, is that a busy street? Some people don't like that. If you're someone that don't like that, you know, it's not for you. I'll be honest. A lot of people are like, yep, as soon as they see a busy street or something that's relatively, I'm like, nope, my kids, they might go out on the street. It's outdated, so you got to be okay with something outdated. Um, but for Shoreview, I think this is a little bit pricey. I'll be honest with you. You can see they've already done a price drop. All right, the home needs work. I didn't even look at the roof. I can't even see it properly. Home needs work. I honestly believe this is overpriced. So I'd give this a 5 out of 10. No one is going to pay. I mean, someone's probably going to pay 370 for this, but they're not in the ballpark. But it's not a bad home. It's really not a bad home, but it's outdated. Taxes are a bit high. It's too much money. And minutes, oh my goodness, I would never, ever, ever buy this. I would never buy this. Never. If you are a homeowner or someone that's looking to buy a home, I mean, this is not even in the picture, right? I've seen homes. I'm not even joking. I've seen homes. I've shown someone a home when I like close to Highway 7, like literally about a minute from I know there's a Remax. That's weird. Camera went out, and I did not even know when it went out. So that's very interesting. But let's see this. I would I would never buy this unless again you are someone that's looking to break this down and buy something new. No, this is a tear down. Um, this is a tear down. So this is your portfolio comprising of three existing rental homes and an adjacent raw land parcel offers a potential unparalleled opportunity. So why hasn't someone taken that opportunity to buy it? You would have to see this in person and ask a lot of questions for this specific home. Someone did buy it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Someone just bought it not so long ago. But um yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting. Then we got the last one. Brooklyn Park.